everyone, welcome to our channel. Hope you guys are doing great and preparing well. So today's company is Abzooba. It's mainly in the field of artificial intelligence and big data and has a demonstrated capability in developing and deploying enterprise AI applications. Let's now take a look at the recruitment process.
So the profile offered by Abzooba is software engineer and the CTC that they are giving is 6 LPA. Coming to the online test, it consisted of two sections. First section was aptitude and technical, which has around 30 to 35 questions, and other was coding question, which was just one question in 30 minutes. It was easy to moderate. And last is the interview round, where there were three rounds. There were two technicals. First technical was around 30-35 minutes, in which basics were covered. And the second technical was about 45 minutes, in which it was a brief about DBMS and other parts. And final was the HR round. So we will be discussing this recruitment process in detail with our guest for today.
Hey everyone, today we have with us Khushboo, who got placed at Abzooba as a software engineer. Hello Khushboo, congratulations to you and we're really excited to have you here with us on our channel.
Hello Sanchita, thank you. So I am Khushboo from MIT WPU. I'm currently pursuing my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering, and I've been currently placed in Abzooba as a software engineer.
So I guess we can get started with the interview experience. So if you could please provide some details about the round.
Yeah, so it was basically a round which consists of the aptitude questions, the quant, the verbal, and also some technical questions like we have the OOPS concepts, the basic SQL queries, and also the data structures like the arrays, then some Python data structures also, like the lists, string, tuples, etc. So yeah, that was all for the aptitude. Next, we also had one coding question.
Questions were there for the aptitude, and what was the duration like?
Okay, it was like yeah, 30-35 questions were there, like counting the number of aptitude plus the technical questions, and it was one coding question was there which was very basic, not so advanced. And yeah, we had to continue the finish the test in about 120 minutes or something, because the overall duration, the aptitude plus the coding, was about 120 minutes or something.
So coming to the interview part, so how was your first round, and then what were the next procedure for the next round?
Okay, so after the aptitude test, we had the technical interview round. That was the first round. Then there were basic questions like the interviewer asked me the questions on my projects, whatever I had put it in my resume. Also, some questions like my resume basically reflected on the Python programming language. So yeah, so he asked me more about Python, like what are the different data structures in Python, and he asked me to explain them, like the tuple, what is a tuple or what is a list, or basically. And also he asked me the questions on my projects, which all were there. Also some OOPS concepts like inheritance and all, and basic SQL queries were asked in the first round. Then yeah.
Did they like ask you to code the like did they give you problems and you were supposed to code them, or was like you were only given
Or just to tell the logics?
Yeah, that was in the second round. In the first round it was just basic first level. Then in the second round it was basically they asked me to write the syntax for the SQL queries, and also like we have the triggers and the cursors in SQL, so the questions were asked on them also, like not the actual program, like because they just asked me the logic of that, what is a trigger or what is a cursor.
It was more towards DBMS, I guess.
Yeah, more towards because they are working currently on the also they had asked me on the big data also, because they are also working in the big data, and also I had done a project on big data. So yeah, they had asked me on that Hadoop and all. So yeah, mostly on DBMS part.
Cool. So both the rounds were conducted on the same day?
No, it was like first round was on, it was on Monday, then the second round was after like on Tuesday, so the other day.
So you were given
that,
like a day?
Yeah, they were informed, like they got the people who were selected for the next round were given a mail or something, they were pinged.
Okay, and directly after the two technical rounds there was an HR that was
HR interview, yeah. In HR round, there were basically personality questions. Like also they gave me some situations which I had to answer, and like what would I do if I were asked to work on Saturdays or Sundays. So these kind of situations were given to me, so I had to answer them. Also, like, would I be continuing with this till what period of time would I be continuing with this company? The questions were asked like that also. So you have to be very frank and also be confident on whatever you are answering. So yeah.
So what were the durations of the interviews, like T1, T2, and HR?
For the technical, the first level was basically about 30-35 minutes. Second was a bit large, that is about 45 or 50 minutes. And the HR was also like 30 minutes around.
So Khushboo, I believe you've already started working also as a trainee. So how has your experience been so far?
Yeah, I've started working as a trainee. So they have basically provided us a schedule of a 3 month, and they have also assigned mentors basically on different topics like Python, then the basic Linux concepts. And accordingly, we have to coordinate with the mentors. And if you have any doubts, we can just contact them through the email, and the doubts will be answered. Also, we have a meeting scheduled every Friday from Abzooba, and there we can just ask our queries to the department, like the L&D department, working pretty well.
So Khushboo, are there any tips you would like to add for our juniors before applying to
Yeah.
Abzooba?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, we should check out what the company is working into, like what are the specific domains the company is working into currently. So like I had also checked like what is Abzooba mostly into, like it is mostly into big data and AI. So also in the resume I had put the big data project. So the questions were mostly asked on the big data because the company is working into that field. So it would be good if you just put whatever first research about the company, and also just if you have done certain projects into that domain which the company is asking for, it will be good if you just put into your resume and answer questions on that. And you should be thorough about whatever you've put into the resume. That is the most important thing.
Thanks, Khushboo. That was really insightful. I guess then it's a wrap. Thanks for coming in and sharing your experience with us. And congratulations once again. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Okay, thank you.
Also guys, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our video if you are still watching it and found it helpful. Thank you and see you next week again.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye guys.
Bye-bye.